so I needed to create an environment really quick. Wasn't really big on time, so I wanted to throw this together. And I know, don't worry about every single word and how you present it. Just be yourself. You know, we don't all pontificate with the most glorious and glamorous version of the King's English Dictionary. However, if you do, that's fine. Just be yourself. At this moment, I'm doing a couple of things. Doing a screen test to check my lighting in the back. And I got a couple of things that I'm doing wrong, but I'm not going to get too deep into that because that's not what this is about. This right now is just about getting moving, getting started. We got a couple things to do today on my list. Nothing pressing, but I just wanted to start this creator series, mainly focusing on all the different activities that I am involved with on the Chazzwins universe. That would be Chazzwins on gtribe.com, which is where it all started, formerly Grind City TV. Chazzwins on YouTube, Chazzwins on Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, Black Planet, and MySpace. But I digress already. So today, to get things moving, it's cold, first of all, here in Pittsburgh. It's like 11 degrees, 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm working on cars in the garage. I'm doing breakfast. And I have a lot of thoughts about what I could do that somebody might find value in what I'm doing this year. So I don't know if you remember or if you saw my post about I want to do impactful and meaningful things. So this is another attempt to be impactful and meaningful. And I just want to talk briefly about your setup. And here is one thing that I think a lot of people get deterred by. It's like, hey, I don't have a studio. I don't have the right equipment. I don't have this. Maybe in the past, those things might have been true. And it's funny because I'm recording this right now, and I got my heater right next to my phone. It's probably not the best sound, but I'm experimenting with that because I can filter that out later. But ideally, and it's cold. It's cold in the basement. But ideally, you would want to have all background noise gone if you can, or minimized, or move your camera away from it. Now, if I had a microphone, lapel mic on right here, it probably would help out a lot. My phone actually does not pick up terribly. It's pretty decent. Like most phones today. Like most smartphones are already packed with everything you need to do content, whatever interviews. So the quality is far superior than what it used to be. Sound, lighting, all that. So you really don't need a whole lot. Honestly, all you need is the two major things is, well, I'm going to say three. Is a phone. Any phone will work. The willingness to be able to do something, just get up and start doing it. And number three is probably, I don't know, interchangeable with the other ones. Honestly, I'm stalling because I forgot what number three was. But mainly, you get your phone, your will to do something, and get started. But along those lines, in a perfect environment when you have everything you need, that's fine. But here we are. It's freezing. I'm in the basement, aka the studio, where everything goes down. And I got my heater running. I'm not turning it off. It's too cold. I should, but I don't think it's going to be that loud. Got the TV on because I'm showing subliminal messages of C-Dizzle on Spotify. That's me, aka my stage name as a producer, music maker, and all that stuff. So whenever you get a chance, check C-Dizzle, C-Dizzle everywhere. I appreciate you. Also follow my peeps on Grind Tribe or G Tribe. That's gtribe.com. Make sure you check it out when you get a moment. You don't got to stay there. Just pop in every now and then because I'm working on some exclusive content that's going to be there only. So you're going to want to check that out. Other than that, let's get back to it. So I got this backdrop, my corner basement. I got a light right here that you can probably see, the TV. I kind of looked through my viewfinder already, and I'm looking at my lighting, and it's not terrible for the setup. You know, I could do some things to make it better, make it stand out, make me pop, whatever. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about perfection right now. But what I'm going to do, I know I got my camera set just about head level. You don't want too much space above your head when you're recording. Okay? I normally would take my hat off so you can see this gorgeous face. And my lighting. You usually want some kind of lighting directly on you. Not directly, but maybe tilt it down a little bit and then from the sides if you can. But right now, the side lighting is working. I adjusted my white balance in the camera to make everything a little bit darker. And that's helped out a lot with this image. The closer you can get everything in pre-production, then when you go on to post-production and do whatever, it makes it easier to fix. So just keep that. That's a little nugget right here. Try to get it as close as perfect as you can, and if you can't get it perfect, you can get it later on post-production. It's usually what happens just about everywhere on every level. So you got that covered, basically. All kind of lighting for situation. But here's the thing. Here's the thing with working on your phone and being quick, because in today's world, everything is lightning fast. We're moving, right? This isn't a big sit-down, roll of credit production where you're going to sit there with your popcorn. I've done a lot of those, and we'll be doing more of those. But this right here is just showing you how you can stay involved. And again, you don't need the best equipment. But you do, if you want to go get a static shot like this, make sure you have a tripod. You can get a cheap one on Amazon. Any kind, for your phone or your camera, whatever you're using. Because that stability is going to help out a lot. Even when you're taking photos, still is always better. A nice still shot is better than, on a cheap camera, it's better than an expensive camera that's moving all around. So just keep that in mind. So we got two things. We got just do it, like Nike says. Stability, always possible. Keep your camera or whatever you're recording on still. And your lighting. It's three things, actually. You know, you're going to want to see if this was all washed out and all grainy in the background. And it's not bad to have this wall behind me. I would normally try to dress that up and do something different, or pick in a location that was better suited, but we're not doing that. This is just right quick. Pull out your phone, start recording. If you have somebody, do it. Hold your phone landscape-wise, long ways. It records better, more. The light can get in and everything like that. And it's just a better format. If you need to change it vertically for like specifically a certain app or something, you can do that if you need to, if you're only using one thing. But I tend to shoot most things like this, and it works out. And then again, sometimes you just got to get it on camera. You're not worried about the end result. I just got to get it. Just got to record it. I understand that too. And you can't do that if you don't pull out your phone and just go for it. So whether you're doing an interview, whatever, listen. Everybody's a content creator. Everybody's in front of the camera, behind the camera today. So my advice is just do what you enjoy doing. Whatever, if you like to get detailed with it, and if you like to talk about how things, the technical aspect, do that. If you like to make jokes, do that too. If you like to sing, do that. All these other social media platforms are telling you, hey, get on out here. Do it. But what they're doing is, that's right, you just do it because they're going to put it in front of eyes. And anything that keeps people watching a certain piece is going to be money for whoever owns that channel, whatever. And hopefully you too, if you get good at it, or people find you interesting enough. I've had it both ways. You know, I'm not a millionaire. I'm about $1 million short, but I do what I enjoy doing. Sometimes it's really spot on, and sometimes it's just making it as you go along, like I'm doing right now. But again, got my video in the background here. Some of my songs and videos that are playing on YouTube. I probably will be pushing that more along with gtribe.com, because those are my favorite channels right now. Nothing against the other one, but these ones just work better for me. And I'm always interested in feedback from you guys to see what you think, what you want to know, questions, whatever. So it was just a little quick, impromptu, no planning, setting up the camera, setting up the phone, boom, and just shooting something, see how it turns out. So, but I will be diving into like more subjects about cars, about social events, about my RC ventures, about my drone ventures, about my detailing business, about my car rental business, about my music business. See, here's the thing. They tell you to focus on one niche, one thing, and that works well. But if you're like me, you got a lot of ideas and a lot of interests and a lot of things going on. I want to be able to address all of them at once, and I don't want to be pigeonholed, and I don't want to be put in a box or one category, so you never know where you're going to see me or what I'm doing. And that works for me. Is that keeping me from a certain amount of success? Maybe, but I don't worry about that, because for me, success is just having the courage to get up and do something and follow through with it and enjoy it. That's all. That's success. Every morning, start with a cup of Arabica bean coffee, gets my day going good. Everything else is a positive for me. It's a plus. So there you go. Just get out, get up, and get something like Outcast said. So can't sit around all day. Can't sit around all day moping, being sad, getting high, getting drunk, whatever it is you do. Get moving. That really is the key with anything. Because once you start doing it, your body starts moving, the energy, and the stuff inside your body, your chi, it activates. Holy Spirit activates. and before you know it, you'll be looking back at the end of this year. It's 2026. Before we know it, we're going to be looking back. We're going to be like, wow, it's 2027. So it'll be interesting to see what happens along this journey. So some of you who are super, super excited, some of you are optimistic, some of you are down about just life, and I get that. But you don't have to be. You don't have to be. If you don't like your circumstances, change them somehow. Find a way. If you're in a situation, you're not happy, you're not safe, you're not comfortable, change it. Best way you know how. Seek out people or things or places that make you feel or help you feel the way that you want to. So there you go, folks. That's it. That's my tips for right now. We're going to get back into the actual what we do here. That's everything, because I'm all over the place. But anyhow, I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate your ear, your eyes, and keep coming back, because you never know what's going to happen with Chazzwins. You just never know. This is a dramatic fade. I pause for a minute before I cut the tape off, and this way I can have a moment. And then when I put flex cut, you won't even notice. It'll be looking intentional right here.